with me. I wasn't gonna go live at all today because I don't feel good at all. The sinus infection will not go away. All of this is congested. So if I keep coughing, yeah, I got my water right here. You sniff it. I'm sorry because I have a bad, bad sinus infection, and it just keep coming back. But how y'all doing tonight? I got some stuff to talk about real quick. I can get my water open. Hold on. Make sure I'm all equipped to have my water by me. I have a few things to talk about tonight. How was everybody day today? I hope it was great. Y'all didn't think I was gonna come on tonight. I didn't think so either. But I really need a favor from all my followers. I need you all to please go through my videos. I keep asking you that. I need my old videos to start being seen again. So could y'all please at least share them with your friends or on other platforms so new people can see them. On top of my channel, it says live videos, then it just say videos. The ones that say videos, it has nothing to do with celebrity news. It was all from Facebook when I used to get up and just do Facebook videos. So if y'all want to know how I started, y'all got to check out the videos that just say video, not the live, just say videos. And it will show you how I started on Facebook. And I want to explain something. My shorts that I uploaded today was from an old video about women smelling. I really thought it was funny. I know I know a lot of people got offended because I lost about 5 subscribers today, but I look at life like this, y'all. If something don't apply to me, it don't bother me. The only people that get mad about a video or a comment is because they know it's their asses. And I'm sorry, I'm just being real. And let me say this too. For all the ones who ears catch on fire, that's holier than thou, because you go to church. And if you hear profanity and fire catch inside your ears, shame on you. You know you older than that. You should be able to hear a little profanity. We are not kids. I get tired of people checking me, and I'm almost a senior citizen. You shouldn't talk like that, and you shouldn't play lottery. You shouldn't smoke cigarettes. You shouldn't be drinking that liquor. You shouldn't be going to the casino. Nobody's perfect out here. Y'all need to stop that mess. I get so sick and tired of people acting like they so holy. If they hear a bad word, their ears go burn up. When you used to be called Jawbone, this wants to stop playing. Y'all get in church. You know, y'all join these churches after you done been in the world all your life, and you forget where you came from and start putting down people that's still struggling or still out there, or you know, trying to get their life right. You start judging folks. But when you was out there, you didn't want nobody judging you. Y'all become Jesus' cousins when y'all get in church. You think you the only one that know the Lord. Oh, praise God. You can't even have a conversation. Well, hallelujah, Jesus. Yes, Lord, my knees is hurting. Father God, bless me, Jesus. By the blood, he died for my soul. You be like, what the heck? Can you just have a decent conversation? I am tired of the Jesus little cousins out here. It's like, I know him too. I knew him when you didn't know him. I be having to remind my friends and stuff that I know used to be out there doing that ooh-wee, that when you was out there doing some ungodly stuff, I was loving Jesus then. Okay? We just get that out the way. Y'all don't have to correct me about my mouth. I mean, sometimes, every so often, I might say a little profanity because I am 55 years old. Now, come on. And if you don't like that particular video, log off. If you don't want to be my follower no more because of that, fine with me. That's like me walking up to you saying, I don't want to talk to you no more because you smoke cigarettes. I mean, come on, man. Y'all better than that. Anywho, the shorts that I put up today, it was from an old video from Facebook. Oh, no, it was in the beginning of my YouTube days last year. The reason they're shorts because I'm trying to get my old videos to be seen. And I didn't even know I was that funny. I thought it was funny. I said, wow, I didn't even know I said all that. Because it was a requested video by some guy saying that a lot of women don't know how to keep their hygiene up. So go check out those shorts. If you get mad about what I'm saying, you taking it personal because it's you. If it's not you, what you getting mad for? That's why when I hear music and they calling women bees and hoes and all, I don't get offended because I'm not neither. So they ain't tearing me down. They tearing a lot of my sisters down. But when you look at my sisters and what they're doing, you like, oh, that's why he said that. Okay. That's why she said that. You know, music and movies come from real life situations. Y'all didn't know that? They come from real stories. All right, y'all. I was going to talk about something serious tonight, but I'm not. I'll do that tomorrow because I don't want to blend this video and I can't talk long because I have a sinus infection. And I am in the bed, but I wanted to talk to you guys tonight. And you guys probably in the bed too. You know, I might do my video anywhere. I was just watching Cherrelle's World. You know I love Sharrell and Perry. Jag really has pissed Cherrelle off. Whatever Jag did to Cherrelle, she is not playing with her. See, that's why you need to leave people alone. When you keep poking the bear, they gonna respond. Cherrelle is a really sweet woman who's been married to Perry for 30-something years. And they paid. You know, they paid. They got 2 grown boys that's successful, men. So, a lot of people can't see they bootstrap. Her husband is not just on YouTube with her. He's a real estate agent that's paid. He just helped her channel out. And he has his own channel. So when you come at them, you have to come correct. They OGs. That's how I look at them. They OGs. So, Cherrelle mad because Jag came at her sideways. You know, Jag like to start internet beef. Not only do she start internet beef, you know what else Jaguar do? For all you Jaguar fans, she comes to people's cities looking for them to start beef until someone really get at her. Like Miss Essie Berry, she threatened to come to her door to do something to her, and Essie said, what I'm gonna do, let me know when you in town. I'm gonna call the popo and I'll be waiting for you. She gonna get hurt doing that because nobody's scared of you, Jag. I mean, for real. And then you in a strange town. Come, girl, if you don't get somewhere, sit down. Well, I just heard today that Blog TV, he's keeping her off of mainstream. So don't think it's Jay-Z. Blog TV and some other streamers went out their way to kick her off the internet. So y'all probably won't be seeing Jag. And if she find her way on anybody's channel, they're going to lose their channel. And I think she might get prosecuted because this is going to be like a case against her. Yes, allegedly it's been proven that she been lying on Jay-Z, if y'all want to believe it or not. No, Jay-Z did not threaten her while she backpedaling. No, she never thought Jay-Z would speak out and come after people. And the reason he's doing that because Tony Busby is playing with his livelihood. So he was like, well, since I'm at it, let me start taking down some YouTube channels, starting with Jaguar. Not only is he taking down Jaguar YouTube channel, I believe he about to press charges on her. Because she said some serious, she made some serious allegations. And you just can't go around lying on people. You know what I'm saying? You just can't go around making up fabricated stories because you want a few dollars. And that's what she's been doing, if y'all like it or not. Then, when her well ran dry, because she ran over to Tony Busby, she made it live that she was talking to Tony Busby, attorney, on the phone. And just think about this, y'all. If you're this big victim, you've been through all this stuff with Jay-Z. Hollywood and ran through you. Why you got to be on live talking to Tony Busby office to get views? Shouldn't that kind of be personal? She don't leave nothing personal. And like Miss Berry said yesterday, have y'all ever seen Jag break down and cry about what Jay-Z did to her or what anybody else did? She never cried. She always, you know, she always want to act tough. So I don't see that. I think Jag is more a victimizer than a victim. Because she claims she was a pimp. She claims she had krugs. She was a krug dealer. She claims she did some stuff in Hollywood. She claims she was a witch. So it's like you more of a victimizer than you are a victim. Because you brag on all the stuff you used to do. How you used to be a pimp and turn around and say somebody made you sleep with them? That's contradicting what you're talking about. Because that's what a pimp do. They make women sleep with men, right? And other women. But now you a victim because somebody made you do what your profession is? That was out of her own mouth. That's not even alleged. She said she was a pimp. It ain't making sense. But anyway, her well started running dry. Real talk vibes. How you doing? Manipulator. Yes, that's what she is. She's a manipulator. Where's my glasses? So guess what she done did now? Who on here? Celeste? Is that your name? You want to see more of her interview? You want to see more of her interviews? Why? Why would you want to see a lie? You know what I realized, y'all? I have realized this year on YouTube that mental illness is real. It is so many mentally ill people running around here raising kids, married, teaching, profession. They're mentally ill. Because it's so many people out here that don't have critical thinking skills, logical thinking skills, an open mind. It's a lot of people out here with black hearts, hateful, vindictive folks. It's like you rather believe a lie than a truth. And then when you hear the truth, you still want it to be a lie. Y'all know better than Donald Trump when he wanted the Central Park 5 to still get executed when he found out it wasn't them. Y'all still doing that with the Jay-Z case with this little girl. Now, I'm not saying he's innocent with everything that's about to come up on him. But this little girl that's 38 years old now, they have proven this girl that lied. And what Tisha Tells do, she tried to make it the truth, and she tricked y'all mind, and y'all was like, well, Tisha Tells said it could have been a different year. You can't do that. You cannot tell me this. Can you go downtown right now, and say, my house was broken into last weekend. They stole all my jewelry. And you name the person that did it. Then they find out that person was in New York. That person couldn't have did it. He was in New York. And then you say, well, give me a minute. No, it wasn't last Saturday. It was a Saturday, 2 Saturdays before that. You want to make sure that person was there so you could put it on them. You can't do that. And that's what Tisha Tells was doing. Oh, it wasn't 2000. She wasn't 13. She was 16. It was 2003. But see, this is where she went wrong. 2003, they did have a white party in the Hamptons. Eminem was there. But guess what? No, I said it wrong. Jay-Z was there with Diddy in 2000. They were in the same place. They still had 2 different parties that night. But she said she remembered Eminem performing in the streets, right? Now, Tisha Tells said, well, it wasn't 2003 because she had to place Jay-Z and Diddy at the Hamptons. They were there on 2003, not 2000 like she said. But guess who wasn't there in 2003 performing in the streets? Eminem. He performed in 2000. Y'all better do y'all research. The little girl said that night Eminem performed in the streets. So Tisa, it couldn't have been 2003 because Eminem didn't perform in the streets in 2003. He performed in the streets in 2000. And guess what? Diddy's house was red. She said the house was white. Then you try to say, well, all houses look white when you put a light on it. And stop lying. Nope. She didn't got caught up in too many lies. And I don't know if y'all noticed this. When the girl was talking on the interview on the news, She was rubbing a rabbit ear. She had a stuffed animal she was rubbing, and her hands was extra small. So this person, I gotta say this gently, this person is not just, is it autistic? Autistic. It appears that she is a little challenged in other areas, and that she's a little person that kind of got some deformities. You can look at the silhouette of her head and her little hands. So I think she's kind of disabled, if I can say that. I just don't see a limousine driver seeing this person and saying, you Diddy type. Unless he was trying to be funny. And I ain't trying, please don't get mad at me for saying that. But I cannot see a limousine driver taking that person to Diddy and saying, I got somebody for you. Not when J-Lo his woman. Because he was with J-Lo that night at the Hamptons. And I believe back then, Jay-Z was messing with Beyonce back then. So, J-Lo, Beyonce, then you look at this little girl and like, no. No. You can't get me to believe that. This girl is physically and mentally challenged. To me, is a great insult. If I was Jay-Z, I would be so pissed. Because y'all don't understand, this is his reputation. Do you know Jay-Z gonna be the laugh of the billionaire brunch if they ever have it again? They gonna listen, you and Diddy messing with mentally challenged little girls. They gonna talk about them bad. When it's all over with, they can't come to the party no more. They gonna be the laughing stock of Hollywood, even though they may beat it. You know, once you say something to put it out in the atmosphere and the universe, you can't take it back. People not gonna want to deal with him just because his name is attached to touching a 13-year-old. Now they putting it all over about him and Foxy Brown. They bringing up everything that he ever could have done. Him and Aaliyah. But this is what pisses me off. I don't care what public opinions say. Let's go talk to Foxy. She's still alive. Aaliyah's dead. Foxy's still alive. And guess what Foxy said? She said it never happened. So why is people still saying it? We can't make something be right because we want it to be right. Usher saying it never happened. Justin Bieber not saying nothing. So we cannot place these people in this situation and say they was traumatized by these folks if they're not saying it. How dare you? How disrespectful. I would be so pissed if somebody just kept putting my name on the internet saying that such and such touched me, such and such touched her, and I'm like, no, they didn't. And every time I call on the internet, somebody saying I was victimized by this person. And I'm like, I told y'all they didn't. That would make you so upset. And do you know you constantly victimizing that person by bringing up their trauma every single day? Do you know how Usher have to feel to cut on the internet and they talking about Diddy ripped his behind and he got grown teenage kids, boys? He probably like, oh my God. I know Usher like, man, these people don't shut the hell up. My mama hearing this shit. My wife hearing this shit. Do you know how that make him feel? What if he just wanted to put that in the back of his life and never revisit it again? It ain't up to the people to make him press charges. How dare y'all do that? It just makes me mad because I'm watching. I'm like, there's some sick people in America, man. It's some sick-ass people. Let me tell you how sick folks is. Cherrelle did her research, as she should. Do y'all know who Shawn Attwood is? Shaun Attwood, TK, is a blogger. And I think he's from Paris or another country somewhere because he got this accent. And he's another Vlog TV. He's another one of these bloggers, Caucasian man, who makes money and hustle off black people demise. And I'm just gonna be real how it is. Either he making money off their demise or he making money off their success. Black TV, he get a lot of successful rappers and entertainers on there to talk about each other. You hardly ever see a Caucasian person on his channel. And I always thought he was a black man till they showed his face. I'm like, that's a white man? And they sitting there telling all they shit to him? He's exposing them. They say he worked for the feds because just about everybody went on vlog TV, end up with a case. So they pretty much go in there and tell on themselves. And he pays them very good. Boosie's always on there. Boosie, stay off of that damn channel. I don't know what's wrong with you. Come on my channel, Boosie. Anyway, Jaguar, his best friend now, they BFFs. He is the only one that pretty much want her on his platform. And then he had Lionel, if I'm not mistaken, Lionel, what's his name? Lionel, the one had Misha, the lion females on Diddy, on his show. He had them on there with his little co-star. It's a Caucasian girl. And they were saying they believe Lamisha. They believe Andrea, Diddy did it. So they love tearing down the black man. And y'all helping them do it. Then it's a bunch of people on Cherrelle platform saying, why you make everything about race? No, the question is, why everybody want to tear down my race? That's the question. The other question is, why do my race want to tear down their own race? That's the question. Since we talking about race, everything in America just about is about race, if y'all don't want to believe it or not. For all the ones that's in denial, y'all always talk about race because everything is about race. I don't know if y'all got the memo, but black folks is the bottom of the totem pole in this world, always have been. But see, my guy said before the end of time, the head would be the tail, the tail would be the head. That's why when y'all talking about, oh, it's the end of the world, not yet. Too much stuff still got to happen. That it ain't coming to an end yet. However, Shaun Attwood have Jag on his show to tear down her own people. And she has no problem doing it because she's hustling. When you hustling, you will step on anybody's neck to get that money. Anybody. Well, guess what Sharrell did? I would show it, but I don't want to get no strike. Go on her channel when y'all get off here. She did her research and pulled him up. So you see, when you got a bad, dark past, how dare you try to talk about somebody else, Sister Sarah, little brother? She showed a video on her platform. Please go look at it when we get off here. Cherrelle's World with Perry. He's snorting cocaine. He even dressed up like a female, a wicked-looking female, and was talking some wicked stuff in the camera. Then he started a GoFundMe for a sex worker that was doing crugs with him and some crazy shit. She got the video. Then he allegedly supposed to have been involved with trafficking. And he allegedly got caught going to schools trying to scout boys. But this is the man that's with Jag trying to take down Jay-Z and Diddy. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Half of y'all. This is why it makes me mad. Because half of y'all who's saying, lock them up, they did it. Y'all used to be prostitutes. They used to be jawbone. Y'all used to smoke that ooh-wee. Y'all used to rob folks. Y'all done cheated with people's husbands and wives. Y'all done did the most, mess with young kids and you don't want to own it. You got a fetish for young big booties and you just don't tell nobody? I see you in church. Y'all want to talk about lock them brothers up, and y'all just as bad. When somebody get to digging in your past, what's in your closet, Sister Sarah? I know them orthopedic shoes way in the back of the closet with that dildo sticking down up in there. And when you by yourself, when your grandkids go home, I know you be pulling that out the closet. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't want to tell your shit. But when Cherrelle went and looked for it, hallelujah, Jesus, she found out he's just as worse as Diddy and Jay-Z. And that's what people need to start doing to people. And guess what they said? She had to stop the comments on her page. Guess what they saying to her? How dare you dig in somebody's life? You need to just stick to Hollywood stuff. How dare you expose that man like that? Because half his followers then came over there trying to mess with her. How dare her mess with somebody's life? What? And he's sitting there tearing Diddy and Jay-Z to pieces? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Haven't y'all heard that? Karma don't miss nobody. Now, since you want to be funny, Shawn, and you want Jag to be your BFF, you're going to go down with her. See, you're a product of your environment. And Lionel B, you have too many followers to be over there fraternizing with them folks. And I see the TK them constantly, let me tell y'all, the people that come on my channel talking crazy, I promise you, they Tisha Tales followers, they Jaguar followers, they Shaun Attwood followers. These people demonic as hell. They demonic. If y'all notice, I got more and more hate on my channel. They the ones that want to talk about people, but don't want nobody talking about them. And I'm here for it. They the ones that's trying to throw my channel off. That's why YouTube is looking through my channel with a fine-tooth comb. Let me tell you what YouTube doing to me right now. So for the ones that want to know what I'm going through, could y'all get my likes up? That's why it is very important to push that like button if y'all like my channel. If you like my channel, if you don't, that's cool. Make sure you always, no matter what video you watch, if you enjoyed it a little bit, show anybody love by pushing that like button. It's important. It's important to go back on old videos, and if you're cleaning your house, just cut on the video and listen to it, and watch, to keep people's channel in the algorithm so they can keep watching. You know, your channel can keep coming. Your videos can keep going. Otherwise, it'd be a dead, stagnant video. YouTube, in the last 2 weeks, let me tell y'all what they've done to me. If you look at my videos and the count, you guys going to see a high number on some of them. And it was way higher last year. For example, the video I did last night, just before I started this video, it was at 12,000 views. And that's really low. But I'm blessed for it. But in my back office, when I go to my YouTube back office where I do all my editing, if I need to edit or add a thumbnail, or if I want to add a title, it's called YouTube Studios. When I go to my studio to see the real count, guess how many views YouTube paying me for the video yesterday? I told you I was 12,000. We normally supposed to get, it depends on your channel. Everybody don't get the same amount. My channel supposed to get $20 for every 1,000 view. Supposed to. So when y'all look at my, now let me clear that up. Some of the videos get 10 and 12, but the majority of my videos get $20 for every 1,000 view. So that should have been a $120 video, right? So far. YouTube took 10,000 views from me. So I didn't get 2,000 views. And they've been doing that for the last 2 weeks on my videos. So when y'all see, oh, Nina got 16,000 views on that video, I go in my back office, it'd be 1,600. So YouTube plays games with people. It seems like they pick and choose who they want to give credit to. And it seems like if you talk about the wrong people, they start messing with you. I noticed that. If I even waver a little bit, let me tell y'all why they took 10,000 yesterday. I'm going to tell you why. Y'all remember I just did a video about the Central Park 5? They didn't like that. So they punished me and took 10,000 of my views on the next video. These are games they play. As long as I'm talking about my people, as long as I'm dogging out Jay-Z and Diddy, as long as Tisha Tales dogging out Jay-Z and Diddy, they paying Tisha. So they made Tisha rich in this last year for talking about Diddy. They love it. She probably getting 30, 40,000 for every 1,000. She's making way over 50,000 a month. They love it. So y'all, when y'all say it ain't about race, I know it is. I'm on YouTube. I'm watching what they're doing. Soon as I bring up Donald Trump and the Central Park 5, YouTube start taking my views away. My channel start getting slow. A lot of my subscribers start falling off. And I'm like, wow. Because they want me to stay on course. Stay on course, Negro. You got to keep speaking about your people. Don't talk about mine. I'm telling you what I know to be true. So 9 times out of 10, Cherrelle gonna see a fall in her channel too because she brung up one of their brothers. So when y'all tell me it ain't about race, you're lying. You get penalized if you bring up somebody else. That's why they don't talk about those 3 brothers who just got charged for trafficking in New York. Real estate agents all over the news for one day. Y'all don't even know who they are. It was 3 of them been doing it for years. And I gotta believe Diddy turned them in too. Diddy know who they are. Diddy turned in Abercrombie and Fitch. Diddy turned in these people. But nobody talking about them on no platform. They still talking about Diddy and Jay-Z. Y'all don't see what's going on? So when we sit here and try to give these brothers a little bit of justice, because we know what's going on here. I'm not trying to cover up for them, because they should have known better. They should have known not to be doing shit they did. They grown-ass men, they knew better. But like 50 Cent said today, he said where Diddy went wrong was Diddy forgot he was black. I'm paraphrasing. Diddy forgot he was a black man. They gave Diddy all this leeway, all this money, all this fame, rich friends, the Hamptons, the white parties, yachts and planes. He did all that. And he forgot down the line he was a black man. So when he got mad at them and he tried to come at them, De Leon, a liquor company, they was like, wait a minute, brother. Hold up. You forgot? Oh, you trying to bite the hand to feed you? Oh, we got to sit your ass down. Then they start exposing everything he ever done. They send the feds at him. They seized all his property. So when the feds seize your shit, you don't have ownership to nothing. So I'm praying that Diddy I believe Diddy was smart enough to get the tapes out of here on that plane that day. That's why the plane kept going when they stopped it. Because he knew they was for to seize his house. That's why they said Diddy don't have no money. But Diddy outthought them. Before the Fed seized his shit, he put everything in everybody else's name. Now they want to pick with his mama because Miss Janice got a lot of stuff in her name. But Miss Janice is 80-something years old. I'm for sure she got a will. I'm for sure she got power of attorney. Miss Janice, I advise you to be like Kai Davis. Catch a little bit of Alzheimer's. You don't remember nothing. And let one of them kids be the power of attorney over your shit so they can go on and get it out the way. Go on and catch a little oils, Thomas, like Clyde doing. And see, people always say this. Why they didn't say nothing about Hugh Hefner? You know why? Because Hugh was one of them. Diddy, you thought you was Hugh? Hugh Hefner was a hero when he was doing this shit. All you gotta do is talk to one of the Bunny girls. They started at 17. They was in there sleeping with everybody. Some of them talking right now. They said Arnold Schwarzenegger was one of their biggest tricks up in there. And what was he in California? Was he the governor or something? He was one of Hugh Hefner's biggest tricks. Denzel, they all was up in there at the Bunny Ranch. I remember growing up, and Playboy Bunny was the shit. We had it on our clothes, on the cups. You had pictures of the bunnies. People in jail. Send me a Playboy Bunny magazine. And these was young girls. Exploiting young girls. They would have the bunny parties. The girls started talking, saying they used to walk around naked, and Hugh would make an announcement when Arnold walked in. You know, he was big. He was a Terminator. Who want to sleep with Arnold tonight? He had picked 5 or 6 girls and punished them. One girl that was married to Hugh, I think she was 18, if I'm not mistaken. She said it was so gross to sleep with him. He used to let her bring somebody else because she couldn't stand sleeping with him. And she said he smelled bad. She said Hugh was so unclean that he would pick up dog poop with his hands and throw it in a trash can and wipe it on his robe. He was old, dirty, nasty old pervert. And they used to have to go down on him and do all kind of nasty shit to him because they was getting paid. And he used to fly them girls to the island, Epstein Island. Hugh was the man. He was an all-white pimp. Stayed butt naked in a robe all day. My stupid butt, I told y'all in the last video, a couple videos back, I even was excited to see his wax dummy at the wax museum in Vegas when I went. I got a picture where I'm going to put it up here. I said, oh, shoot, there go my boy Hugh. I laid all on the wax dial like, my no. Stupid as hell. You see how they brainwash us? But Diddy got the cooties. He did the exact same thing Uncle Lou, I said Uncle Lou, what's his name? Hugh. Uncle Hugh was doing. But he got the cooties because he too brown-skinned. You see what I'm saying? And then when they did come at Epstein and he was for the tail on Hugh and everybody, he decided, I'm just going to kill myself. That's what y'all want to believe. I told y'all the only reason Diddy is still alive. The only reason Diddy is still alive is because we're watching. Yeah, see, public opinion is on it. They weren't like that with Epstein. So they had a chance to get rid of him. We watching everything they do with Diddy. They can't do nothing to Diddy and we ain't gonna know about it. We're not buying it. So they can't just delete him. They like, damn, we want the public opinion, but tell me they all watching us. Every day somebody on Diddy case. People, Tisha Tells know how many pieces of toilet paper Diddy used to wipe his ass. I promise you she do. I think she got a camera up in his cell. She know when he sneezed. She know when his nose run. She know everything Diddy doing. She know what Diddy doing right now. She acting like Jag and Jay-Z. I think she need to go lay on somebody's sofa because now she going crazy. You know how you can do something too much? You can overdo something and you go crazy. I think she go act like, you remember Smokey on Fridays when they said he was in a chicken coop? Tisha Tells gonna be like that another year. Diddy. Did you say Diddy? Diddy? Mama, Diddy? She gonna be going crazy. Give her another year. She gonna go Diddy damn it crazy. Tisha, let it go, baby. Let it go. Let Jesus handle it, okay? Poor little Tink Tink. It's just sad. I'm just Diddy. She gonna be in a chicken coop. Mama, Diddy. Oh my God. That's is these people. When I say they crazy, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. I didn't even think crazy went to this extent until I got on YouTube. I promise you I did. LeBron James' wife, Savannah, and her best friend, they have a podcast. Check it out. It's called Everybody's Crazy. That's the name of their podcast. And I said, that is the best name I ever heard. Everybody is crazy. Because even though Diddy and Jay-Z did a lot of stuff, that don't change what everybody else doing. You hear me? So when people getting on Cherrelle channel, why you exposing that man? Because she can and he's a criminal? And he did what Diddy and Jay-Z did. Since we talking about folks, let's talk about everybody. And that's what people need to start doing, calling folks out on their shit. How would any of you right now feel? Because do y'all know how, before I say that, do y'all know how easy it is to put your name and chat GPT and find out all your shit? AI. You can't get away with nothing. I put my mother name in there yesterday because I'm like, how did Sharrell do that? And I put my mama name in there and her whole obituary came up on chat GPT. I said, how did they know my mama? She leave behind a daughter, 2 daughters and a son. I said, oh my God. Had my sister-in-law name, had the day she died, what church she was at when she had a funeral. I said, oh my God. Then I put some other people name in there and all they shit came. I said, oh my goodness. I put my name in there. Guess what came up? Everything I already talked about. It said, it didn't have my little misdemeanor case, but it said that I was the founder of Unbreakable Strong Woman. It talked about Facebook, talked about YouTube. It talked about my movie. It said some good stuff about me. I was like, ooh, thank you, Chat GPT. They say some good shit about Nina. But see, this is why I tell y'all my stuff, my truth. You cannot be a blogger. You cannot be a public figure. And you have secrets. The only secret I may have is I'm going to tell y'all a secret of mine before y'all find this out. You know how you pull up videos on YouTube and they the exercise videos? You can Google how to lose your stomach and all them kind of videos. You know, it's a guy on here say, do these. You ever see him? Do these. Well, I cut on the videos. You know, I have all my workout equipment in there. I have my weights and stuff. And I cut the video on. And I do these for like 10 sets. Not 10 sets, like 10 of them. I mean 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do about 10 squats. I do about 15 jumping jacks. And then I sit down and I get my water and I act like I'm sweating. And I eat some cookies or a Snicker bar. I just want to tell y'all the truth. And then when David come in or somebody come in, I got the water already. I do like this. I'm like, ooh, Lord, I'm going to lose this stomach before my birthday. Your mama working hard. Your mama working hard. So that's one of my secrets. And David look at me and be like, Mama, stop. I see the Snicker bar paper. That's one of my secrets. So if y'all wonder why my keg is still hanging on to me, because working out is hard. Dang. Is it a better way? It gotta be a better way. When Leon took me to the gym, when I was visiting him, he almost killed me. My knees were swollen. I promise you, when I left, I had to stay in the bed for like 2 weeks. Leon had my knees looking like Nutty Professor. My knees swelled up so big, I thought, I'm like, something wrong. I need surgery, Jesus. I couldn't walk. He He worked me to death. Hey, thank you, Bessie. Hi, welcome. I'm just being real. Shit, being 55, man, when you 55 and you get hot flashes between getting up almost peeing on yourself when you sneeze. I mean, I know, see, I ain't lying. Y'all be lying. How many of y'all sneeze and pee on yourself a little bit? You people be like, oh, damn. What happened? I done spilled this water on the bed. This I'm just being real. I will tell the truth at all times. So when y'all put me in chat GPT, my birth name go come up, my mama and daddy go come up. I'm surprised they don't say Nina a little touched. I wouldn't be surprised. But it tell I ain't got nothing to hide. So for all y'all, why you tell all your business? Because chat GPT go tell it if you don't. So I advise y'all when y'all on here talking about people and they did it, what if I put your name in chat GPT? Because you know I can. Cherrelle just did it. And she found him dressed like, who was he dressed like? He was over there dressed like, Shanae, Wanda or somebody making a video. Didn't never think it was going to hit the internet with a ex-worker. I said, oh, looky. Look at this man, that's Jaguar friend talking about Diddy and Jay-Z. You got secrets, brother? And you was at schools looking for little boys. And you was talking about Usher and Diddy? Now you want Usher. That's what it is. Shawn Attwood, brother. Go find Jesus. He waiting on you. It ain't too late. But what you need to do is stop talking about folks until you get your stuff right. And if you're going to talk about folks and you got skeletons in your closet, Shawn, you need to go on and put the skeletons on out on the floor. Let us see them. So we can't go find them. I'm telling y'all, people finna start exposing folks. Why y'all think Jag in trouble right now? She had too many skeletons to be talking about Jay-Z. Girl, you can't talk about Jay-Z when you got skeletons all in your back seat, in your trunk, in your closet. You can't talk about nobody. How many of y'all can go in y'all closet right now and a bunch of dead people fall out? Them skeletons. But since we being funny tonight, the video I was talking, no, I ain't gonna talk about that tonight. I am gonna bring up the serious thing I was gonna talk about. I'll talk about something funny tomorrow. But I do want y'all to check out my shorts I put up today about hygiene. They funny as shit. I didn't even know I was that funny, y'all. When I watched it, I said that. I said this last year and forgot about it. And I mean, I was on the road. And the reason it's a bunch of shorts because I couldn't tag the video. It's a video. If you go down my videos, it's a whole video on it. But it will have you dying laughing because it's real. It's true. It is true. One of the videos, and I'm going to tell y'all about this real quick. I used to work at the airport. And I used to work with a lot of African guys. They the coolest people you ever want to meet. Anything you need, they got it. They got money. They got goat. They got the tea to burn your chest hairs out and heal you. Like if I call them right now, my nose won't be stopped up no more. They go call the motherland and get some stuff and get it shipped over here, and my whole soul will be cleansed. I mean, they got it. But anyway, I found out a little bit about their culture, working with them, right? And I'm silly everywhere I go. I am, hey, I'm an open book with my life. So how I act on here, I act like this at work when I was working at the airport. One guy, he called himself Mooka because he was a lost boy. Y'all heard of the Lost Boys? The story time. Y'all got time for story time if y'all want to laugh before y'all go to bed. I got a little story time. He was a lost boy from Africa. He got shipped over to Muskegon, Michigan, and he met this black girl. They call her Mooka from the projects. Now, in Africa, I found out from them, they don't do the nasty stuff we do over here. Them some modest girls over there. So, she showed him the Mooka. She went on down on him, did the 69, slapped it, flipped it, rubbed it down, put some baby oil on his rusty ass. She did all kind of shit. So he adopted the name Mooka. So when we were talking, they used to all gather around me. We used to have story time like I'm having right now. They used to love my stories. And he said, Nina, could you help me find Mooka? I said, who the hell is Mooka? He said, ooh, she did the Mooka to me. And this man had a wife. He the one, I don't know if y'all watched my video, I said his wife was on layaway. Yeah, his wife was on layaway because he didn't have enough cows to bring her over to the United States. Man, when I say they used to have me crying, laughing at work, I said, wait a minute, Jesus, your wife on layaway. He said, my wife is on layaway. I almost got her paid for. He said, but before she come here, Nina, you got to help me find Mooka. He said, because my wife don't know how to do the Mooka. I said, what the hell is the Mooka? He said, her went down on me and my whole private disappeared. I said, what? He said it was good too. So I'm saying, well, why you won't show your wife how to do the Mooka? All the African men said something at that time when I said, they said, ugh, no. I said, what's wrong with y'all? They said, that thing stink. I said, what thing? They said, y'all thing. I said, no, y'all girlfriends thing stink. Not none over here. I said, so you telling me that not only do some of y'all smell like onion juice. I'm just being real, what I said. I said, some of y'all smell like onion juice. You know, the little mustard be kind of strong, brother. You smell like chitlin juice, too? Don't you tell me chitlin juice and catfish juice is down there. They said, yes. I said, oh, Lord. I said, so y'all don't have oral sex? They said, I would never put my mouth on that. They said, their women is just for babies. They women are just for babies. They said they go in and out, and sometimes they plug their nose. I said, wait a minute. Damn it. You mean to tell me y'all wives open their legs and dead people come out? Don't you tell me that shit. They said, yes. I said, okay, tomorrow we gonna have a class at the work. I'm gonna bring some products. You can bring your wives if you want to. But I'm gonna show you what y'all need for her to pleasure y'all. But y'all have to listen to me. I came to work the next day. I had a douche. I had Summer's Eve. I had the feminine spray. I had the feminine wipes. They took it home. They taught their wives. About a month later, a lot of them was thanking me. They was like, oh my God, the smell is gone. I said, this is what y'all don't understand. This is what a lot of y'all don't understand. I know the doctor tell you don't use soap. But I ain't never known water to get nothing clean. Just plain water. Just think about this concept when your doctor tell you this. For all the ones that eat chitlins, how many times you got to wash them chitlins? I don't know. I don't eat chitlins, but at least 5 or 6 times, right? You got to put a little soap in the water. Do you just wash chitlins in just clear water? You got to put a little soap in the water, don't you? Or vinegar or something like that. For all of you that eat fish, do you just take the fish out the water, cut the head off, get the scales off, and just throw it in the skillet? Or do you got to wash it? Even the fish from the store, do you wash it first? So you telling me if you got to wash chitlins and you got to wash fish, you ain't got to wash your behind right? Because that's what you smell like. Chitlin juice and catfish juice. This is how I was teaching them. So they was like, that makes sense. I said, so The fishy odor come from bacteria. Bacteria come from when you ejaculate inside of your woman and the babies stay in there for up to 2 weeks before they come out if they don't touch nothing. You know, thousands of sperm cells go up in a woman and only one make it. One make it. If they do, sometimes they come on back down. So you telling me your wives don't get those dead people up out of them? Because you know they die when they don't come back. You know, they don't hit it. They got dead people up in there. So you smelling dead cells. You got to go get something and get it out. If you don't know how to use your vajayjay, and I'm just being real tonight. If you don't know how to use your vajayjay, if you ain't a veteran, and you don't know how to use your muscles, those dead people gonna stay in you. You may be at work, sister, and all of a sudden you sit down and you hear, what the hell was that? That's them dead people. They coming. What goes up gotta come down. Am I lying? Then that's where the odor come from. You gotta take care of your hygiene. So, make a long story short, I taught my African brothers how to get the mooka. Actually, he called me 2 weeks ago. I said, did you find mooka? He said, I'm still looking for mooka, Nina. I'm looking for a new mooka. But guess what he did? He finally got his wife off layaway, right? We was at work. He didn't tell me his wife was coming from Africa. They almost shut the airport down when she got off that plane. When they women come over here, they treat them like royalty. I thought Eddie Murphy daddy had came from Coming to America. The music, somebody was playing the bongos. They was putting flowers down. I said, what the hell? Eddie here? I said, what's going on? They had a limo outside. She had this beautiful gown on. She had roses around her head. I said, damn. She must got that ooh-wee because you laid it out. He said, nah. She finna do that mooka when she get home tonight. Let me tell you what he did. He went home. That woman was here about 1 week. She started crying and called her daddy. He was scared her daddy was coming to America. I said, what did you do? He was scared every day thinking her daddy's going to get up there. I said, what did you do? He said, I tried to push her head down to give me a mooka, and she didn't know nothing about that. And she started crying. She called her daddy, and her daddy said, you trying to tell me you put your dirty penis in my baby mouth? He came to work and was blaming me. He said, Nina, you gonna get me killed. He said, I can't even go back home. His wife right now, y'all, I am not lying. She's back in Africa with her kids. She left him. So when he called me, he said, you gotta help me find a mooka. My wife only can see her once a year because she won't come back to America. So the moral to this story is, don't do it to no African girl. I made his wife go back home, y'all. I said, I didn't mean it. I said, I didn't tell you to do all that freaky. He said, what did you do? He said, I did everything you told. I said, did I tell you to try to stuff your private in her mouth? I did not tell you to do that. He said, I told you I wanted the mooka. I said, well, go find mooka and do it. I didn't tell you she was mooka. So this woman was so mad. She went back home. And I am not like, I want to get him on an interview. If I can get, I asked him that last time I talked to him, no, I don't want to talk about the Lost Boys. I said, well, would you talk about Mooka? This is one of the funniest African men I ever met in my life. He is hilarious. Y'all think I'm funny? This brother is hilarious. My African brothers was everything to me. I still got their numbers. I can call them right now and get anything. And they still gonna say, thank you, Nina, thank you, because it still smell good. It's still working. So I changed a lot of brothers' lives. except Mooka. But this your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. Y'all know I got story after story after story. But, whew, if y'all get the Mooka, make sure you get that Summer's Eve. And for all you young girls that's watching me or gonna watch me, and all you older women, do y'all remember that red bag grandma had hanging up there in the shower? Nobody knew what that red bag was with the long cord. We didn't know what the shit was. I said, what the hell is this? A microphone? What is this? Is this a special balloon? We just used to look at it like, that's grandmama's, don't mess with it. Grandma used to know what she doing. I said, that's why Grandpa Jimmy keep having these babies. Now it makes sense. My grandma had 14 kids. That's why Jimmy kept coming back. He kept coming back because Grandma knew how to put that vinegar in that bag with that warm soapy water, and she know how to pop it back. She knew how to pop it back into place. Jimmy, you ain't doing nothing. Every time you come up in here, this shit gonna be pop that boop boop back. It's gonna be back right. Grandmama was a freak. You hear me? Them old ladies was a freak, you hear me? They be in church on Sunday with them stockings and them girdles on and them big hats. That was my mama in the shoes, smelling good as heck. You be like, I don't remember my mama smelled like Summer Eve. She just smelled like, she just smelled good. Good oil. And she go in that bathroom and you see the water dripping from the bag. You be like, what grandma doing? What's mama doing in here? Pop that coochie. Popping it back. I'm sorry, y'all. Be silly tonight. But I know a lot of women saying that they had to go get that surgery and get their stuff. It be girls on them shows saying they getting it stitched up. I said, do they not know about mom's apple cider vinegar? Why do you think they call it mom's? Have y'all heard of mom's apple cider vinegar? Not the white vinegar. The mom's. The brown one is for the moms. I'm telling you. That vinegar will get you together. You put it in your bath water. You wash your skin with it. You drink it I put some in my tea. It cleans your insides and your outside. It give you natural energy. That's why I'm hyped right now, because I had a whole cup of tea with it in it. It give you natural energy. It's for mom. But take care of yourself. Y'all gotta take care of yourself. Let me read some of y'all comments. I know y'all think Nina's stupid. She went from talking to Cherrelle to talk about grandmama douches. Yeah, I might talk about anything. I'm to the point with my channel now. I just want to make y'all laugh. I'm so sick of this drama. I don't know what to do. Let me see what y'all talking about. What she said? I'm subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. I got to get back to how I used to be. I got off track. I got to talking so much about Jay-Z and Diddy and who shot John. I said, oh, hell no. This is just too much for me. Hey, Sky Blue. How you doing, love? Simply May. That's it, Simply May. Got to try the vinegar tea. Yes, let me tell you about the vinegar tea. It's not working for my sinus infection, or for some reason. I really got a bad, I think it's working, but I had the sinus infection so bad that it's taking time. Normally this tea, it heals everything. Turmeric, ginger, lemon, lime if you have it. And I put a teaspoon of mom's apple cider vinegar in it, and 100% pure honey I put in there. I'm telling you, that will make you feel amazing. I was the only one in my house that didn't get the COVID. My kids had the COVID several times. I never got the COVID because I kept drinking that tea. And some of y'all want to put a little liquor in there if you want to. Yeah, I don't drink, so. But it works. If you can just drink hot water every morning with lemon, will heal your body. But just think if you add some ginger and turmeric in it and some vinegar, game changer. I know a woman was on medication. She had 10 different medications a day. She don't take not one prescribed medication because she do natural stuff now. Game changer. Stop listening to these doctors. Like they said, don't use soap on your vajayjay. You better go find how to use something because water not getting chitlin juice out. You can put water on chitlin juice all day long. It ain't gonna work. And a lot of y'all pH balance is off because your brother, your man, he dipping out on you. When you with the same person and out of the blue, your pH is off. And it ain't your soap you done changed or something you done washed your clothes in. 9 times out of 10, it's John ass. He been dipping out on you. Because you know that women get yeast infections. Men get it too, but it don't show in a man. Did y'all know that? I'm teaching y'all something tonight. Yeast don't show up in a man, but it show up in a woman. So you can go get your medicine from your doctor for a yeast infection. And if you sleeping with the same brother, he go keep giving it to you. So when you get medication, sister, he supposed to take it too. So that's why you keep getting yeast infections, because he carry it and he don't know he's carrying it. But if you ever get a yeast infection out the blue and you know you ain't changed soaps, you know you ain't did nothing different, 9 times out of 10, John been with a woman that got yeast and he done brung it to you. Yeah. The one, my man don't cheat, he don't. He you sure about that? And you better make sure it ain't his friend Bubba. You gotta be worried about Bubba now. You know, I was just hanging out with the boys. Doing what? And I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. The down low. Keep it on the down low. I'm gonna talk about them tomorrow. I ain't talking about them tonight because it's too long. I don't even want that on my... Y'all gonna be shocked what these brothers out here doing. I'm not talking about the G men. You know, if you G, you say that's how you was born, that's what you like, that's your prerogative. That's between you and God. You do what you want because you're grown. I'm talking about the brothers that's doing it and they lying about it. You know, the kind when you ain't looking, they looking over there at your brother. Them. And it's a whole lot of them that's lying. And that's why HIV is all over the United States. Because a lot of them lying. A lot of them coming out of prison and they had a girlfriend in there. And they're not telling you that. And a lot of their girlfriends in there had that ooh-wee. And I think that should be against the law that people with the ooh-wee in prison is in population. They shouldn't even be around the other prisoners. And if you know that a prisoner been around somebody with that, I think, well, they can't do that if they're not married. Because I heard they have to tell their wife that they were with somebody that had it. But just think one's come out that's not married. Who they gonna tell? They mama. Sister, I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, but I'm going to leave this with y'all tonight. When you meet a brother that's been locked up, get his paperwork. When I met that young guy back years ago, when I said I met the young guy, he was the first guy that ever said this to me. He said, you want to see my papers? I said, what kind of papers? You didn't came out the nut house or some shit? What kind of papers you want me to see? He said, you don't ask for people papers? I said, what kind of papers? And actually, when you think about it, you should be asking for all kind of papers when you meet people. So he gave me the papers, and it said, it was his whole, like, health history, HIV, venereal disease, all negative. He showed me his papers. I was like... I ain't never had nobody hand me their papers. Like, he said, I always show women my papers. That's something we don't think about. We want to know where you work at. How long you been on your job? How much money you make? He may make $250,000 a year, and he full of the ooh-wee. You better get them papers. Now it's online. You can show people. I can show people my results on my phone. Just got them back the other day. You want to see my results? I got them right here, brother. A man should even want to know, when the last time you had a yeast infection before I touch you? Because yeast don't show up in my body, and I don't want to be a carrier of your yeast. Do you have yeast? This some real shit I'm talking about. See, y'all want to talk about Diddy. This real life shit I'm talking about. Y'all don't like talking about real life stuff. You know when y'all think, ooh, she creamy. No, that's yeast, baby. Baby. That's yeast. Don't. You go down there like she done made some biscuits. That ain't you, sir. You think you done did something. You think she done made some biscuits. That's her ass. Don't you go up in there. I be telling my boys, don't you do it, Miss Sophia. Don't you do it. Just the other day, that girl, did y'all see that girl on Facebook? If y'all on Facebook, did y'all see that young girl that was like 21 years old on Facebook? And all this, from here all the way around, her lips was this big and it had bumps all over. It was blistered, it was bleeding. And I read the prompts. No, actually, she was live. She said she ate the wrong girl. I said, now it's time for me to get off Facebook. And she said the girl had broke out. She had the bumps, and she didn't think it would get on her face and her mouth. Herpes is catchy. You can touch herpes, and then you can touch your mouth or something. I promise you, in minutes, your mouth will start tingling. So y'all gotta be careful. Like a cold blister, it's catchy. It's so much nasty shit out here, y'all. And y'all talking about Diddy and Jay-Z. Y'all better be talking about this weed that's out here. Get the papers. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I hope I made y'all laugh tonight. Because everybody arguing. Everybody's mad. I refuse to be mad. But Cherrelle exposed Shawn. Bad. I said, no, she did not. Go find a video of this man with a dress on and a wig. I'm too sexy for myself. I'm too sexy. I said, oh my gosh, Cherrelle. No, Jesus. I know you didn't get him like you don't get him back like that. Jay-Z said that in his song. You don't get a Negro back like that. Son cry. She got him bad. Cherrelle, Perry, don't leave your wife's side. You know, Perry from the military, I heard Perry was that man. He will whoop somebody's ass. Perry, protect my girl. Last night you said, they don't want me to get back in uniform. Perry, you might have to get back in uniform because Cherrelle just got that man back. Protect my girl, Perry. Because he got secrets. You hear me? Secrets. What's your secret? I'll talk to y'all in the morning. Have a good night. Bye.